The test is positive. What a surprise. I guess I'm pregnant. I'm not prepared for this. And honestly, I'm not even interested. How could this happen? Everyone said I should be happy. But right now, I'm feeling like this child has trapped me. All I could think about is how much this child is going to cost. My money, my control, my free time, everything I have just now lost. Yes, I'm being selfish. I have a right to be. I didn't ask for this pregnancy. I'm exhausted. I'm sick. I'm angry. Poor me, pity me. What about me? Nobody is considering me. Yesterday, we seen the baby on the screen. Heard the baby's heartbeat. My husband's eyes filled with love. His face filled with glee. I felt so detached and kept saying how much this child was going to cost me. It's already taken a lot of my energy. I'm so depressed that I'm having a baby. This child is going to take over my life. I'm getting tired of everyone saying that that's the duty of a woman who is a wife. A few months have passed by, and I am still unhappy about being pregnant. The more I think about it, the more I am honestly regretting it. I'm sitting here on social media. At this point, it's very late at night. I felt a pop and then a gush of fluid coming down. Oh no, something just isn't right. I'm only 5 months along. I don't think this is supposed to happen. But it's only 5 o'clock in the morning and nobody is awake yet to answer my question. It isn't urine, but this fluid won't stop leaking out. I've never heard of this, and I'm really trying to keep from freaking out. What is wrong? Am I losing the baby? Am I having an accident on myself? Maybe I need to go to the hospital because I'm not sure if this is related to the baby's health. Your amniotic sac has ruptured, meaning your water broke. The baby is not going to make it. There's just no hope. You're only 19 weeks along, and the child's not viable. No fetus has ever survived this young. Sorry, but there's nothing more I can do. The doctor advised that I terminate the pregnancy and try again after a while. My husband did everything in his power to not break down and cry. Something came over me to fight for this child's life, my child's life. For the first time towards this child, I felt I needed to do what was right. I am not going to terminate my baby. I'm its mother. For him or her, I will always fight. My goal now is to save my baby. Right now, that is all that matters to me. I've been so selfish and self-centered that I didn't really think about how precious my child was. Why did it take this for me to realize this is my child and it deserves my love? I'm in a lot of pain right now. The baby's umbilical cord has collapsed. This baby has to come out now. There is no turning back. Terminate the pregnancy, the doctor insisted. I'm not cutting up my baby. Goodness, you just don't get it. Ma'am, you can get sepsis. At this point, it is medically necessary. Terminate or induce. We'll give you time to choose. My husband turned to me and said, you also don't need to lose. They say the baby is not going to survive. At this point, you need to save yourself. But that's the problem. All I have been doing is thinking about myself. Now that it's time to think about him or her. When it comes to my child's life, I have no fear of death. God, please save my baby, even if it means I'm the one that's laid to rest. Okay, all right. I choose induction, and let's let nature take its course. If you say my baby is going to die anyway, it'll be by nature and not by force. Little did I know, my body was already in labor. My water broke, and my daughter came 2.5 days later. She was so tiny, and I knew she wouldn't last long. But I made up my mind that she would spend the little time she had in her mommy and daddy's arms. My precious baby, please hold on. I'm sorry for the things I said when I was pregnant. I was dead wrong. All that matters is you now. Mommy is begging you. Please pull through now. She laid in my hands, wiggling, and didn't make a sound. I felt so scared that she would stop breathing if I was to put her down. I needed to eat, and her dad was holding her when she took her last breath. I felt a deep sadness building up in my chest. She lasted 2 hours on this earth, long enough for me to finally realize her worth. My money, my control, my free time, everything that I was so worried about meant nothing anymore because the day my daughter entered my life, she left out. I gave her a burial, me and a small group of mourners. A part of me died that day, that I had to say goodbye to my daughter.